the soul of our brand is really a South African soul, and we want to compete. I think one of the things that Nando's has done really well is compete on the global stage, selling the best chicken in the world. And really what we wanted to do was, we've got a magnificent art collection, and that art collection is something that we've been doing for the last 12 years internationally. And it doesn't feel like we're collecting art, or it doesn't feel like we're making a big change, but we are. And that's the key, is not to feel like you're doing anything, because it's so integrated into your business model or into the soul of the brand. And so we want to try to do the same, exactly the same, with our furniture and fittings, our tables and chairs, and our light fittings, which is something that really give South African designers an opportunity, or a huge opportunity, to use the platform that Nando's has created around the world to really show the best that they can be. And we think it's a really, really magnificent initiative, because we really think that South African designers can really showcase themselves in a magnificent way, and we can provide a global platform for that. Nando's is opening about 80 restaurants around the world, and we're hoping to get about between, say, 2.5% or 5% of the tables and chairs that are used internationally will come out of South Africa. And so it's not something that we're looking at in terms of size and saying how big we're going to be. It's really the impact and how deep we can go and how many people's lives we can change. And certainly we're hoping that by showcasing great South African design, particularly of light fittings and tables and chairs, that we can impact on those designers' lives. And hopefully somebody walks into one of our London restaurants or the Chicago restaurant, sees a magnificent piece of furniture and says, wow, I would like to do something with this, and it elevates those artists to another level. So our art is curated by Janetta Blichnout, and in curating our art collection, she really understands what connects certain dots, and we've done exactly the same way with our furniture, and in that we've got Tracy Lynch doing our curating of our design, and she understands what dots need to be created. And we've got Stevie Duplessis, that's head of Nando's global design, starting to look and encouraging our designers around the world to start sourcing out of South Africa. I think my advice to any kind of young entrepreneur, whether it's a creative or a guy managing a startup, is really be bold and go with your heart. And that's the critical part, is that when people put effort into something and really, really enjoy what they're doing, it's amazing how it doesn't feel like work. And when you put that effort in and you're good at something, because generally speaking, if you're good at something, you're passionate about it. And I always equate passion to being good, because it's amazing what people can achieve if they're truly passionate about whatever it is. And my sense is that young designers must really put their heart and soul into something, and stay with it, and be committed, and understand that design and creativity isn't only designing something magnificent, but is also building it and delivering it on time, and understanding that whole kind of process, because that's ultimately what it's about. There is a sense of commerciality, so you've got to have fun, but at the same time be commercial. And so you've got to try and blend those two, is really the kind, or find somebody that you can partner with, that can provide the kind of commercial side to what you're doing, because it's critical.